There's something really unique about having to be exposed, having to face another tradition in a very personal way. It forces you to ask big questions about the way you look at the world. And I think that's what's been happening here. It really led everyone to ask the big questions. What is music? What is sound? How do I find my place? How do I find my own voice using elements of tradition?
One of the really exciting things that we've discovered in this time is the connections between Arnhem Land, Manukay and Korean Pansori and Hohap. The similarities between the approaches, it's not like the sounds are not similar, but this deep connection to rhythm and breath and to the earth.
음악적 성질은 틀리지만은 같이 공유할 수 있는 것은 오랜 역사와 전통을 가진 속에서 그 음악이 태생이 됐기 때문에 그런 것은 거의 예술적 영감으로 통하는 바가 많은 것 같습니다. 그리고 또 특히나 그 데니엘이나 이렇게 그 원주민 음악 하신 분들이 굉장히 순수하시고 음악밖에 모르시고 그러니까 굉장히 그 음성에서 굉장한 영감과 또 그 순수함, 또 그 열정들이 제게로 하여금 그 감동을 주었습니다. 그래서 저 역시 또 그런 감동을 받아서 함께 그런 에너지를 공유하는 그런 시간이 됩니다.
There's a sense of absolute simplicity to the ideas. They're at their most simple, and the power of voice and clapping, even those two elements, is extraordinary. My hope is that these kinds of educational experiences can be built around that idea of deep fundamentals and really trying to make a connection between practice, action, creativity.
The voice has been an instrument of a human relating to another human since the beginning of history. And just the fact that we can exchange our voices and have our voices mixed together in singing is quite powerful. It's not just the notes or the content or the words of what we're singing or speaking about. I think the voice itself has so much information about the history of that person and the history of the tradition of where that person is coming from. So it's quite powerful when all these musicians from all over come together with these young musicians, that they get subconscious knowledge what it is to be from Korea, from the northern territories or the different cities in Australia. All of those things come together when we make music together.
My music, when I'm singing, I share our song. So we got clapping stick and didgeridoo. That's the instrument. So I came down and worked with people like playing drums, violin, bass, and I'm sharing. And they're sharing their culture with me. And they're sharing the instrument with me. So I'm sharing my song, just looking forward and just go and do it, you know. I love it. I won't just stay back. I listen to how they're singing, how they play. I go that way.
굉장히 어려운 이야기입니다. 이러한 것은 의도돼서 돼야 될 부분이 아니고 자연스럽게 사람과 사람이 만나서 이 감정과 뜻을 이렇게 합쳐서 자연스럽게 어우러져야 될 부분 같아요. 그래서 여기 오신 분들이 굉장히 에너지가 좋고 또 그래서 아주 자연스럽게 마치 물과 배가 이렇게 만나듯이 그렇게 순풍에 돛달고 이렇게 잘 가는 듯 연주를 했습니다.
Some of the concepts that we explored with the whole hoop rhythm is really internalizing this energy. When I first learnt about it, I thought, how am I going to apply this? But then I realised it was actually a lot more than that. It was a collaborative energy that you spread when you're in an ensemble setting.
This idea of pulling the note out of the space or pulling something inwards and then releasing it again, that was something which completely flipped my perception of how to make a sound and how to breathe.
We musicians tend to make our voice through the instrument. Through those moments, I could tell that we're all respecting each other's voice and we are willing to sing together, saying thank you to the world for letting us to play music. Playing music for me has been changed through this 2 weeks of experience.
What I love about this space is that there's no guidelines, there's no rules, there's what we can do. We just have to be here and just be open to what's going on. And I think that's a pretty unique space. So I think for it to be created by the Art Orchestra is pretty special.